Oh my gosh. Ah, so excited. Hello everyone. So I'm starting a YouTube channel. What up? Makeup is my passion, and you know what? I've been listening to a lot of motivational things lately and I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna start. So here we go. The first tutorial I want to do, my family is going to see Billy Joel in concert. Aha! I'm so excited. So I want to do a tutorial for the look I'm going to do for that. This is what I'm going to be wearing. I am pre-filming this so that I even just know what I want to do when we go to the concert. So that way I don't take 10 years to get ready while my family takes 2 seconds, because I am that person in my family. So yeah, here we are, and let's get started. Actually, let me zoom you guys in a bit. There we go. Okay, awesome. Next, actually I'm gonna zoom you in more because I'm gonna start with my eyes. Anytime I do an intense look, I do like to start off with my eyes first. Hello, this is very up close and personal. I'm going to start off with my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in Eden. It is one that actually has color to it and mattifies your eyes. I have really oily skin here, and if I don't put that on, my eyeshadow creases in 0.2 seconds. So this is my favorite eye primer. Okay, eye primer is on, and I think I'm going to use my Tati palette today. You know what? I'm gonna do a dramatic, I guess a neutral. I am using a neutral palette though, so what are you gonna do? Okay, so I'm going to do a halo eye. So I'm going to start off with actually a Morphe M431. It's just a pencil brush. I'm going to start to dip into Ritual Matte first. It's just the dark brown in the palette right there. And I'm actually gonna start in my inner corner, and I just want to get that down first. Right there. So I'm going to do the same thing on the outer corner. Okay, so now that I have that color laid down, I'm going to take the Morphe M456 with the same color. It's just a small blender brush. And I'm going to look straight forward, and I'm going to touch my brush to where you can see the color, because as you can see, literally like my crease just covers my entire eyelid. Moving, and then you tilt back and you can see like how high up that is, so you can even see that color. Whereas back in the day, most YouTubers are like, oh yeah, just put your brush into your crease right here, but look where that is compared to the whole way up here. Sorry, this is a little messy, but just so I can show you. So when I have my eyes just open and straight, you can see that color right up in there. So just connect these two. And also I do tend to raise my eyebrow a little bit while I'm doing this, but then I always make sure to go back and relax my eyebrow so that I have the rounded shape that I want. Because right here it's very rounded, but then as soon as I relax, it's a little bit flatter. So I'm just making sure to round it out now. And then here, this is actually a better example of it. So when I lean my head back, I'm covering my lid, and then because I know I have hooded eyes and my brow bone is all the way, or some bone, my eye socket, there you go, it's the whole way down here, I actually go up and I start patting on that, which is normally where other people's crease is. So I just start patting the whole way up there. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to my fluffy brush. Back down. So it should look something like this. And now I'm going to decide what I want to do next. I'm going to lay down the metallic Ritual which is this shade right here. Hope that was in focus. I don't think it was, but here we go. I'm just gonna use a flat brush like this and just start to lay down that color right in this empty space here. And I am going to take this up very far. So I am on my bone right now. Again, because of the hooded eyes. So that way when you open, you want right here, this new area. It's like you're extending your eyelid. Okay, once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go back in with my blender brush, the tiniest amount of product, and just blend right in there on both sides. I want to use the glitters, which is also why we are doing eyes first. So I think I actually want to use 2 of them in here. I'm going to use the Ritual, the Ritual glitter, and I also want to use the Soothe glitter. Is that? No, that's Aura. Soothe is right here. Because I still want to keep it bronze, but I want to brighten it up. I'm going to take Ritual, and I'm going to pat that lightly over the metallic, and still going the whole way up even into that bone, or onto the bone. I don't want it very opaque. I just want a hint of this. You know what, maybe I will go a little bit over the matte, just a slight bit. Okay, now I'm going to take same finger, and I'm going to dip into the Soothe glitter, and I'm going to put this right in the center. These are so gorgeous. I got the Tati palette when it first launched, and I ran out of contacts, and I've been wearing my glasses, and it actually, like, I didn't have the opportunity to play with the glitter because I'm so blind. I can't really do my makeup without my contacts in, and I'm so excited about this. I almost forgot my transition. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm actually going to take a clean version of that M456. I'm going to dip into a mixture of Soothe and Aura-matte right here. I'm going to just blend out the edges here, and that will be our transition. Okay, so I went to use a foundation. Thought it was like an okay match, I could get away with it. No, definitely not. So here we are, face wiped, primed again. Kind of red from wiping it. I have really sensitive skin, but here we go. So I have mixed the L'Oreal Fresh Wear foundation with the LA Girl PRO.matte HD.high-definition longwear matte foundation. I have really oily skin. It's gotten better over the years, like as I get older. So I still need a little bit of mattifying, but not nearly like I used to when I was younger. So I'm just taking that, I have it on a palette, and I'm just gonna dot it all over my face, and I'm using the Morphe M439 to blend it out. As you can see too, like I pretty much leave right underneath my eyes bare, because we're gonna put concealer there, and I don't want to use, you know, the most amount of product ever. So next, I'm actually going to cream contour. Anytime I have some kind of event, I always cream contour. It shows up better on photos. So I'm going to take the KKW light contour stick, and I just take it right on the brush like this. So just looking forward, I just look, where is there a natural shadow? So right here for me, and this is pretty much for everyone, it starts about right here. So you can see, and I'm in natural light, so it's easier as well. So that's where I'm going to just place my brush and start patting this product on. So again, I'm just following that natural shadow. Now I'm going to take a flat definer brush like this. This is one I just got in like a cheap Morphe kit when I was just starting out. But you know what? Those work pretty well. So I'm just going to dip into that product and I'm going to do the Scott Barnes technique and just do my lips. And I'm also now going to take, I'll take the same brush and I'm going to contour my nose slightly. I feel like I have a pretty thin nose, but I like adding like some shape back in after a foundation. I also have a pretty like round nose down here, and it's not just like at the end, like it actually kind of up here is really light. So I'm actually going to just cover that just a little bit, very lightly with contour. And I know this is so extra. I actually normally don't even do this, but I'm going to take my Milk Makeup cream bronzer in Baked, and I'm going to do this on my forehead. I normally just use the same cream contour and bronzer products. Like I really only use one or the other, but I actually tried using the KKW contour stick on my forehead the other day, and I did not like the way it looked. I don't think it looked that natural to use such a cool toned product, whereas bronzer, it's meant to actually look like the sun has hit you there, so that's what I am using. And now we're going to move into concealer. What the heck is that called? I still use Tarte Shape Tape. And you know what? I think this one is finally dead. And I have a backup. I have a new one. I use the shade Light. And there's numbers now, which there didn't used to be. I have 20B Light. And I actually wipe off the excess, just like that, because I don't like that much concealer. So I am going to do dot in the corner, and I do take it down the nose just a little bit. I'm not one of those people that uses like the most amount of concealer. I'm just barely tapping it on there, but I'm getting it where I want it. So I'm going to put this wherever I want my face to come forward, which is right here. I'm doing a little bit down the nose. I know we already contoured with the dark, but okay. And then for me, I have darkness right here. So that is where I'm going to also put some concealer. I like to blend out my concealer with this cheap ass Sephora brush that I got. And just start pouncing that in. And if I feel like my concealer is too harsh, take my foundation brush and go over it to blend it. And there we go, that's better. See, even today I feel like I put on too much concealer. It's just, yeah. And when that happens, I have a tissue right here and I actually just wipe my brush off just to try to get some product off. But I make sure to go right up into my inner corner as well. Same thing, back in with my foundation brush. I'm just gonna hit the edges to make sure that they're blended. So I'm going to take the Mercier translucent setting powder. It is my favorite. I have pretty textured skin, so I just feel like this is the best thing. Right now I have this tiny little sample. I do have the larger one as well, but I'm just trying to go through this one. So I'm going to take a small fluffy brush like this and tap that into the powder I just took out. Tap off the extra. And I'm going to take this under my eyes. I do not bake. I don't like to bake, but I do make sure I look up. Just like that. And I set my T-zone first. I get my chin really good. If I use any cream products on my chin area, I get, if I wear any type of like chapstick, lip gloss, I just get so oily and my chin area, like around my mouth, just freaks out. And then I just use a big fluffy brush for the rest of my face. And then I just set the rest. Okay, so we're gonna go in with bronzer next. I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It smells so good. I'm going to use this giant fluffy brush. I'm just going to get that coated because my brushes are really clean right now, so get some product in there. And I'm just going to hit right in here. I always hit my neck just a little, whatever's left over. Pull my turtleneck back up. And then I'm going to hit the forehead. You know what? I really actually don't mind using this to intensify my nose contour. I use just the slightest amount. Follow that same line I did earlier. So I decided on a blush. I'm going to use Wet n Wild Mellow Wine. Mine is broken, but it is honestly like, it's my go-to blush color. It's not too pink. It's kind of darker, but I don't know. I can't explain why I like it so much, but I do. I hit right underneath my eye, right here, and I bring it back. Because I have some pretty prominent cheekbones. They're pretty large and in charge. So I don't like to bring it onto the apples. I don't want to make my cheeks look larger than what they are. So I just hit back here. And I do bring my blush up like pretty high. Like I go up there. And then I go back in with, I just use this little one. And I kind of just blend out the edges. Okay, so I just had to go grab my highlight. I just purchased this for the first time and it's so cheap. I don't know how it took me so long to even pick it up, but it's the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. Everyone on YouTube talks about this and for some reason I'm just trying it for the first time. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm sure it'll be amazing because everyone says it's amazing. Ooh, oh, it has way more kick up in the pan than I thought it would. I just swirled and like, you guys see? I don't know if you can see it, it's flying up in the air. Okay, I'm sure it's beautiful. Here we go. I'm going to do just a little bit right here. Maybe I'm gonna use my finger. I'm just gonna use my pinky. Did that do something for us? I don't know. Let's finish the eyes. So I'm going to start off with this e.l.f. brush that was like seriously $1. It's a blending eye brush. It's like a pretty flat, well it's not. It's like a dense dome, if you can see, but obviously use whatever you'd like. And I'm going to go into Soothe Matte right here. Dip in a little bit. And I'm going to go right under here. And I want it pretty low. And I always make sure to connect right here. I spent quite a bit of time blending right there actually. And now I'm going to take a different pencil brush. This one's a little bit pointier than the other one I was using earlier, and this again just came, it's the same brush set as this one, like that cheap Morphe set. I'm going to dip just, wrong end, just a little bit into Matte Ritual, like barely tapping in there. You can see how much is on my brush. I'm going to run that really close to the lash line. As I get less product on my brush, I'm going to blend it a little lower. I'm going to take this small blender brush that we used for our transition up here. I'm going to do the exact same colors, Soothe and Aura. And I'm just going to touch up right in here. Because right now it's just not looking that finished right in this area. I think I'm going to do my brows. Here we go. Okay, so I just wanted to come back on quick to say that my brows are on. I know they are much more intense than when I left you. I love big brows. Unfortunately, I don't have them. So I do what I can. Hopefully it's good enough. I'm just going to take the Essence eyeliner pen, the waterproof, really quick, line my eyes so I can put on some lashes. I wasn't sure if I really was gonna go for it or not. I'm actually mixing just the tiniest bit of the black matte and the dark brown we've been using the whole time. And I just got the corners just the tiniest bit more intense. I feel like I just need a little bit more. And then I'm actually taking what's left over and I'm running it super close to my lashes just to get some black in there. Okay, awesome. I think I'm just going to coat my lashes with some mascara, put some lashes on, we'll decide on a lip, and I will be right back. I just put on my lashes. I used the Ardell Wispies, and I didn't even have to trim them, which is crazy. I don't have a big eye. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, this is my KKW Beauty lip liner in Nude 2, and I took the cap off and look what happened. Wow, weird. I went to use the Bare Minerals Lashtopia Mega Volume Mineral Base Mascara. It's a pretty wet formula. I put mascara on after my lashes and I used that and I really liked it, but for the lower lashes it was not my thing. I think it needs to dry out for a second, so I used the CoverGirl Exhibitionist on my lower lashes. Now time to go in with my broken lip liner. So like I said, I'm using the KKW Beauty lip liner in Nude 2. So I'm going to use the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in Fair Game. Okay, awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, I think we're done. I did it. Haha, I did my first video. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. Like, this is one of my favorite looks that I've done. This is it. I'm ready to go, you guys. I'm ready to go out. Okay, yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I think I'm done here. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And stay tuned for more. Okay, bye. Nope. There's a lady across in that apartment building. Hopefully she doesn't see me. We need to start again. Here we go. Start again. Like, I just purchased. Maybe this will go viral because I have such crap eyebrows before and they're like, oh my god, check out this girl and her after eyebrows. Peace out, everyone. Oh my god, did I just do finger guns? I can't do that.